Hello and welcome to Trucking Answers. I'm Mark, your George Orwell host. And in a crazy turn of events on this Sunday rant, we're going to talk about a politician who's on our side. If you can believe that ever happens. Well, it has happened. Remember, a week or two ago, we talked about the tanker driver in Minnesota who's being charged for doing his job while protesters are not being charged. They're apparently okay to do anything and, of course, don't have the COVIDs. On a side note, I went to vote early this week and I yelled, "I'm here to protest all the injustice." That way I didn't get the Ronas when I went in the building. That worked out really good, too. Everybody was yelling that as they went inside because we know the Rona doesn't affect protesters. Yes, it's a little political because the elections are very soon. Anyway, back to what I was saying before I sidetracked myself. So we know this truck driver was removed from his truck, physically assaulted is the nice way that they put it. His wallet and cell phone were stolen. Now, none of these peaceful protesters that beat him up and stole from him have been charged, but the truck driver has been charged, intimidating. The attorney there of the state said, some of the protesters were scared they might get run over. Right. You're on an interstate, idiot. See, these goofballs are so leaning over so much for some reason to, pacify these people who refuse to even get a job. All right. So Representative Cal Bahr, B-A-H-R, okay, and I'll link to this story in the description. He's from Minnesota, of course. And he said that it's disgusting that the driver's being charged. By the way, he notes that he has had a commercial license since the federalization of commercial licenses, CDLs. Do you know when that was? When was it? Anyone? Bueller? Anyone? It was 1992. Okay, so here's a driver who knows what he's talking about and said this is like George Orwell's Animal Farm, where crime is applauded. And, anybody who follows the law and works just trying to work, well, that's criminalized now. And he called it disgusting that the guy's charged. I agree. He has sent a letter to the state and to Department of Transportation, Elaine Chao, to withhold all funding from the state until these things are rectified and police go out and do their job. Rather than trying to block the interstate to allow people to protest, how about get some plow trucks out there and keep the interstates open? All right, when there's things on the road, they need to be cleared from the road, okay? Is that good? Can we say that? Are people's feelings going to be hurt about that? Well, they can go back to their safe space, I guess. Look, you're not allowed, as he noted, to be on the interstate. It is a crime to be on the interstate in the first place, much less to protest or do anything else. Certainly that doesn't affect you in any way. How about go to work? All these protesters, of course, have plenty of time to protest. They don't seem to be working anywhere. Yet I am now on my way home from Meyer, where there's signs at every register and at the door, hiring starting at $12.50 an hour. Not bad for part-time work, especially if you aren't working. But again, I'm sidetracked by the truth as usual. So I want to applaud this representative. I wrote to him. Okay, I looked his email up and said, hey, thank you for backing up truck drivers. It's so rare to see that. I certainly appreciate it, which I do. This kind of craziness has to come to an end. And as I don't get into too much politics, but in the next couple days here, we're going to finish up voting. That's going to change what happens, all right? People are afraid because they'll have to work and support themselves and all these other things. That's horrible. I know everybody has to go in and do that. Terrible. Regardless, this representative has got it right, and he should be brought out there. And the protests, right, go home, get a job, and show your family how that part of it works, rather than protesting. Everywhere I look out here, there's jobs everywhere. So I don't know what to say. Maybe it's not your ideal job. Maybe because you're $85,000 in debt from an art history degree, you can't find anywhere to work. So what a surprise that is. There are things available for you to do. So there you go with that. That's my rant today. I'm sick of protesters. Here we had another guy shot with a gun, right? Get shot. Oh, protesters. Oh, we got to protest. Just because somebody is shot doesn't mean you get to protest, all right? Somebody comes at you with a weapon, that's how it works. That's how life is. So keep all that in mind as I have gone off the rails on this rant, and presumably at 5.5 minutes have gone plenty long to waste everybody's Sunday. I thank this representative from Minnesota for standing up for drivers and finally getting it right. I appreciate it. All right. We'll see you on the live show, which happens on Mondays at 12:30 p.m. And we'll probably talk some politics because it's right before the election the next day. So go out there and vote. Everybody go vote. And we'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.